In this video, I'm going to be showing songwriters a few apps that you can get on your phone so that you can capture all of your ideas on the go. So you never lose an idea whenever the inspiration strikes. And I'm also going to show you a few apps that will help you continue to develop as a songwriter as well. So let's jump in. First up on the list is the voice memo app or the voice recorder app. It's a really simple app that comes on almost every phone. It's super easy to use. You just open it up, you hit the big red button, and all of a sudden you're ready to capture whatever that melody is that's going through your head. Or if you have an instrument, you can set it down on your desk in front of you and play those chords out really quick, or play the lick that's come into your mind and just get it down and record it so that you have it for later. And just get into the habit of doing this on a regular basis, of capturing those little snippets, those little ideas, and just getting them documented so that you can use them later. Now, the second app that I'm going to recommend to you is just Google Docs. Everyone is familiar with Google. Probably most of you have a Gmail address, and this is one of the tools that you can use. But I recommend to get the app on the phone so that you can open up documents and you can start putting down chords that you're going to be using for your songs, and that you can start writing out lyrics and developing your lyrics on your phone on the go. And the nice thing about this is whatever you do on your phone is going to be available on your desktop or anywhere else that you go that you can sign into your Gmail account or your Google account. You can have access to those documents. And what you're basically putting together is a chord chart for your song and the lyrics for the song as well, which will come in handy as you get down the road to recording and producing those songs. Now, the third app that I have to recommend for you is Notion. And this is where the magic kind of starts happening in this whole process. So we have this first app that we're recording all of our ideas, getting the actual audio. And then we have the second app, which is Google Apps, where we're documenting all of the lyric ideas and all the chords and putting those down onto a digital piece of paper. And now this third app, Notion, is where some of the magic can start happening. You can set up a free account by signing in with your email or signing up with your email. So what we're going to do is create a page that's called Songs or Song Ideas. And the selection that I recommend that you use is the board view. And you'll understand this here in a second. But essentially what that does is create a page, and by default you'll see these three cards show up, and it'll have like an inbox, and then it'll have not started, in process, and then completed. So it shows you these little cards that you can take across and put in each one of those positions. So after we've created the page and we put it into a board view, then we can start doing some pretty cool things with the other two apps that we've already used. So you can open up the voice recording app on your phone and select one of the clips that you've been working on. And then you're going to select to share that clip. And if you look below, you should have the option to share it to the Notion app. And so when we do that, we can select the page that we want this audio clip to go to. And the next thing that we're going to do is open up the Google Docs app. And we're going to look at that lyric sheet or the chord sheet that we've put together, and we're going to go ahead and copy the link for that chord sheet. And for this example, I'm treating this little snippet that I've done and this lyric sheet or this chord sheet as being one project, as part of the same thing. So when I go back into Notion or into the Notion app and I open it up, what I should see under the songs page is that it's created a new card under that inbox that is based on the clip that I sent to Notion. So now I have the audio file inside of this card, and when I open it up, I can also go ahead and paste the link for the document. So now I have the audio file and the chord and lyric sheet for this song all in one place, and I can start taking it from being in my inbox to I'm getting started on it to I'm completing it. So this gives me a way to organize all the ideas that I've come up with and all the lyric and chord sheets, putting them together in one place so that I can start moving those projects from beginning to end. It's kind of nerdy, I know, but it's just helpful to see all of the different things in one place so that I can choose to start working on things. And if you do this every day and start putting together ideas for songs, you'll have this list of ideas that you can decide which one you want to take and turn into a full song. So the next two apps that I'm going to be talking about are really just to help improve our skills as songwriters. So one of the things that I hear songwriters talking about is, hey, I have this melody idea, but I'm really not sure what key it's in. Like I can sing out the idea, but I don't know what key that would be in when I start creating that song. So this app called AutoKey by Antares, who makes the Auto-Tune app or the Auto-Tune plugin that you can use inside of DAWs, has created this free tool that you can use to help you figure out what key things are in. So the nice thing about this tool is you can open it up and you sing into it maybe that melody, and it will analyze those notes in some weird magical cloud computing way, AI something or another, and then it will tell you the closest key that it thinks that this melody is in. It also has the ability to analyze other songs. So if you find a song on Spotify or you're listening to something on YouTube and you want to figure out what key that song is in, you can actually play that app, a little bit of that song, and it will analyze it and then tell you what the key is. And the fifth app that I want to tell you about is Chords AI. And this is another free tool. And what this is really meant to do is to help you analyze the chords that you play, whether you're playing on a guitar or a piano or some other instrument. It will listen to what you're playing, and then it will do some sort of analyzing on it, some sort of AI processing. I don't know exactly what it does, but it will tell you what the chords were that you just played. So I know for me, when I'm exploring around on the fretboard on my guitar, sometimes I don't know exactly what I'm playing, and it's helpful for me to be able to just play that chord out and then let this app tell me what that chord is or is close to. I don't think it's 100% accurate, but it gives you a ballpark of what it might be, and that can be really helpful. Well, hopefully you found these apps helpful so that you can capture your ideas on the go and improve as a songwriter. Listen, I want to do something special so that I can help a few people that are in the audience for Production Den. I'm opening up 3 slots to do one-on-one session with a few people for free. It's totally free to you. I just want to help songwriters that are trying to learn music production. So if you're interested in sitting down one-on-one with me for this kind of a call, check the link in the description below. It will link you to a Google form where you can answer a couple of questions and I can see whether or not we would be a good fit to work together. Remember, this is totally free. I'm just trying to figure out how I can best help songwriters that want to learn music production. And that's it. So if you liked the video, go ahead and click that like button. If you aren't subscribed to the channel, go ahead and subscribe. Turn on the notifications so you can get alerted every time I post a new video, and I will see you in the next round.